News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. There were a number of legal defeats today for the Trump administration. One federal judge ordered foreign assistance released. He gave the White House 2 days. Another judge blocked the Office of Management and Budget from freezing federal assistance. Outside the Department of Health and Human Services, workers protested cuts to medical research programs.
Every single one of these jobs lost means a cure that's delayed or a breakthrough that may never happen.
The White House defended the mixed messages to federal workers about reporting their activities. Caroline Levitt tried to clear up the confusion.
We had more than 1 million workers who have chosen to participate in this very simple task of, again, sending 5 bullet points to your direct supervisor or manager, CCing OPS.
Allison Keyes reports Republicans are pushing a budget plan, but the cuts are raising concerns.
Mary Beth Cochran stood with Democrats on Capitol Hill and begged lawmakers not to cut programs like Medicaid and food stamps.
Families like mine are counting on Congress to put the needs of our children above the interests of the ultra-rich.
But House Speaker Mike Johnson says voters should support rooting out fraud in programs like Medicaid.
So it doesn't matter what party you're in, you should be for that because it saves your money.
Allison Keyes, CBS News, Washington.
Early data suggests the flu vaccine was a poor match for this year's strain, and as Matt Piper reports, it was a flu season that saw record hospitalization rates.
Up to 910,000 hospitalizations are estimated to have been caused by the flu since October. Many of the flu viruses that the CDC has tested this season were well recognized by antibodies targeted to the vaccine, but against the H3N2 strain of influenza, which made up just over half of the influenza A viruses scrutinized by the agency, only about 51% of the samples were well recognized by the antibodies.
The flu season is on track to be the most severe in a decade. Blue Origin's 10th human flight lifted off this morning in West Texas using the new Shepard rocket.
5, 4, command engine start, 2, 1, ignition.
It traveled very briefly to space with a 6-person civilian crew. Space consultant Bill Harwood.
It's going to be a long time before these sorts of flights become affordable to the average person. You know, tickets on a new Shepard are thought to go, anywhere from $400,000 on up per ride, and the ride is just 10 minutes long.
Consumer confidence plummeted this month. It was the biggest monthly decline in more than 4 years. Consumer spending accounts for about 2/3 of U.S. economic activity. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cab News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 67 degrees in Benicia on the Benicia Bridge.